And then, probably about 1 a.m., wake him up. Hey,
Yeah. What?
your turn.
Oh. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I hand
I'll
him
do
like
that.
because I only eat about half of it. I hand him the half bag of jerky.
Oh, sweet. I'll have to get Jack linked. All right, I whip out my gun.
We're still getting sued for that one.
I whip out my gun and I aim it at the door.
That was just dirtier than I needed it to be. I want both of you two to roll me d20s.
Thirsty.
Dang it.
Should have gone with different
What
dice.
for?
Because D20s, come on, you know my luck with D20s.
I know your luck with d6.
Oh!
I know your luck with d6s too. That hasn't really changed though.
He just got better.
I know. I saw that.
Can I re-roll again? No.
Maybe I should talk every time I roll.
Helpful.
Yeah, so 20.
And a 10, depending on what you're using it for.
So, something that you feel through your dream while you're sleeping, you notice that, remember you guys didn't, you know that a lot of those wires that were coming out of the one door, so at one point you would have passed it, especially on your way out. That's probably a lot of power line or whatever that might have been to. It might have been the fuse box in there. You guys also didn't check the other two garage sets. Or what the other doorway was, but you do know that probably out of everything else, that white van might be your ticket out of here. And from what you saw, or from what was described to you, might be the easiest way out. What you noticed though, Nate, is if she has those 5 keys, there's probably at least, you saw that she found a shotgun and then a couple of pistols were found. There's probably at least 3 other lock boxes rolling around somewhere. Which means that might be more firepower for you guys. Another thing is that you have an inspiration for detect a radar of some sort. The inspiration comes from like the security equipment you found upstairs. You could probably make something that's portable enough that it would be useful. You could probably put something together, and from your dream,
Like a metal detector?
like a
Or like a heat radar, like kind of like night vision kind of thing, or
like a multi-radar tool. It's a portable radar that you can carry around with you.
Okay. Not sure how that'd be possible without military tech, but okay.
You invented a couple of things that, on the fly in smaller schemes, they work just fine. They don't work, terrific, but with all the security equipment you found, yeah, you could probably make it work.
So it's established that Nate is some kind of engineer.
Well, you know how to create things, especially on the fly.
That sounds like an engineer. Okay.
Could have been a toy maker for all you know. I don't know. So, Coach, during your watch,
Yeah.
you don't get anything too exciting, but I'm gonna ask, how much of that bottle of whiskey do you drink during your watch?
I don't drink it during the watch.
Okay. Do you drink any of the water with the beef jerky?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's been a while since I've eaten.
You go ahead and you finish off the bag of jerky that was given to you.
Yeah.
At the same time, slowly sipping on the water because it's what you were given. You don't want to wake anyone else up. But you do. Do you want to remain in there, or did you want to take it upon yourself to go back down the hallway?
I was going to wait for everyone to be awake before we move out.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll just wait.
Roll me perception.
Roll your perception. All right. It's a 13, so it becomes a 31.
You can hear like a small cart, like small motorized cart that drive, like coming towards you, like down the hall, like a.
I aim at the door.
You don't hear it stop in front of you, but you did hear that it did pass. Someone just drove by recently. You're not sure who it was, but
I'll make a note of that. Do I hear what direction it's going towards?
right where you guys came from.
Okay. Okay.
That's where I was heading towards.
Wait, how big is this hallway that a cart can just?
Like a cart, like one of the golf carts.
Yeah. So it's gonna be.
You said
Like
it
I
was
said-
twice the width of this room.
Yeah.
Ah,
So it's pretty wide.
I kept thinking a small hallway for some reason.
We're all in the same can of sardines together.
I'm the tastiest one of them all.
Yeah. What?
After a couple of hours,
Yeah.
you do hear the cart coming back, but this one you hear like a voice or two with it. It's like, did you see the flashlight that was down there every so often? It was kind of weird. Did somebody escape? I don't know. And as they can keep talking, the cart drives past, so you don't hear anything past that.
I'll
like,
make
they
a
were
note
on
of
the
that.
cart?
So there were 2 people on the cart.
Okay.
You don't know how many people were going there on the cart, but you do know that at least 2 people were coming back on the cart.
It sure sounds like a minimum of one person really gives a shit about people escaping. I'll make a note of that.
Coach will remember that.
Write it on your hand.
No, we don't do that.
Carve
So-
it into your hand.
After
I
about
only have a
another-
knife.
both of you roll me d20s.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah. 11.
9 and 11. Open the window, let out some of the awesome.
Oh my god.
So you guys get enough sleep. You both start waking up around 6 p.m. I'm sorry, 6
I
a.m.
was gonna say.
Around 6 a.m.
You guys
end up falling asleep roughly like,
No night.
7, 8 o'clock
You
at
guys
night,
sleep
and you
all
guys
day.
wake up around, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Drink.
So, they woke up around 6. I'm guessing that you managed to grab another water for each of them and some beef jerky.
Yeah.
Probably raid the fridge first.
Remember, there's nothing in the fridge except for beer.
Okay. Yeah.
It's an
Well,
oddly
because
specific-
You wake up around
'cause I
9.
gave him the other backpack, and both of them have both eats and liquids. So
Both of them are currently just taking a moment to still finish up and prepping.
Oh.
You get woken up around 9 o'clock. You got a full 8 hours.
Hey, John.
Mm.
While I was doing my watch, I heard a cart go by a couple times, going towards the direction we came from. The second pass around, I heard them talking about how they found our flashlights, and it seems like someone might have escaped.
Well, we do have one distinct advantage. They think that we escaped.
It also sounds like they really give a shit about whether or not somebody escapes.
Yeah, that's not necessarily a good thing.
Absolutely not.
You want to try some?
No, thank you.
It's all right. Cranberry.
So what do you say
Oh,
to that?
zombie,
Nice.
zombie.
You sure you don't want to try?
It's a Cranberries reference.
Exactly.
She died.
Product placement.
Wait, are we on video too?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
From 3 angles.
Mhm.
Oh.
Mhm.
I knew about that one, but those two don't have a video feed on them, so it's less eye-catching.
So, what do you say to that? Besides the fact that besides the advantage.
Well, we do have the advantage in that department. Other than that,
There could be any number of them somewhere, anywhere. So it's hardly an advantage.
it's an advantage because they don't know we're here. But it's also a disadvantage because we know almost nothing about them or why. Exiting is our best bet.
You roll both me roll perception.
Both of us?
Mm-hmm.
20.
34.
You guys notice
Yeah.
while you're talking, you hear once again 1 or 2 carts down the hall now. Now you hear.
Like golf carts? How often do they pass?
This is the third time so far.
And how much time in between?
You heard the first one around 2 o'clock. You heard it come by 2 hours later.
Well, the first two came by with a 2-hour gap in between. You seem to know a lot of miscellaneous stuff. Do you know who they are?
I need to see them to know, or at the very least hear them to talk.
Should we go get the jump on them?
Are they awake or asleep?
They're awake,
Okay.
but they're
Canoodling? They're canoodling?
You guys sure are being quiet over there.
They are saying like because I want to see where this goes and see where you
I
guys
do
with it.
too.
That's why I like the one shots.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so
My name's Coach.
So
Yeah.
you didn't hear it because you and Kate were
canoodling.
talking a bit while eating a bag of jerky and a bag of trail mix and some water apiece. But go ahead.
Alright. Help me move these tables. We're gonna be very quiet. We have no idea if there's anybody on foot outside.
Sounds like a good idea. All right.
So we move the tables that are blocking the door.
So you and Kate notice that they
We're
suddenly
unlocking the
start
doors.
moving tables across the away from the door.
Okay.
So we're like waking up when we realize this?
No.
you
This
gotta
is
wait
like
for a
9:30 now, and while you guys are eating trail mix and drinking water, you guys notice that that they're moving the tables away from the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let's all be quiet.
What I wouldn't give for a silencer.
When I'm done with them, they'll be silent forever.
Alright, so we seem to have a little bit of an issue. There are people here. They know we were here, but they think we're gone. So here's a question I pose to you. Should we just leave? Or do you want some answers? If we get answers, it means that one of us is going to have to play decoy.
I'd be real happy just getting out of here.
I agree. I don't like being closed up like this. This place is practically a tomb.
Yeah, but what
Plus
if
if
we
the
need the
government's-
answers to survive? I mean,
And what if we come across those elsewhere? These people probably have shoot-on-sight orders. Which means they're probably not going to be very inclined to talk, well, verbally.
I mean, if they have shit on side orders, wouldn't they have looked for us already?
Well, no, they found the flashlights. So they assume that we've left. But they don't know for sure.
Plus, if the government's doing it, they're probably doing it with really good intentions, right, guys?
No, they
Coach.
wouldn't.
Ah. Look, I took the Pledge of Allegiance when I was a boy. I'm not about to betray my country.
Yeah, well, your country's about to put a bullet in your big dumb ass.
God bless America.
And that bullet was probably made in China.
Damn it. The Chinese have invaded me again.
So that's why you were in prison.
Right, but seriously. So what are we doing?
So,
I think-
Prison? What?
What?
I
So-
think we should get out of Dodge.
I agree.
Forward even. Wasn't even a good joke.
All of you rolling perception.
Alright, time to succeed in another roll. 27.
28.
17.
13.
17's better than the 10 I have been
You all
rolling.
pass. You guys start to hear the cart come back.
So, it's the last chance for answers here. We let them pass. Which are they going toward the dock or away from the dock?
Away from the docks now.
All right. But if we're getting out, we have to wait for them to pass.
Mm. No, because they went toward the same.
While you guys were gone, they passed us going toward the dock.
Again? Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, that doesn't add up
You're
mathematically.
good. I mean, there could be two carts. We don't know.
Well, they also could have come from a different direction.
There are 2 carts this time.
There could be a small army of carts passing by at any given second, so let's stay vigilant. Guys, what if we kill them and then we'll have a cart?
I
Why
mean,
would
you
we
realize how
want a
noisy
cart?
that is, right? We can hear it.
They won't expect a cart from the survivors.
No, but the things that want to eat us are just going to expect meals on wheels. I get to the door. I've just got my stick of persuasion up, and I'm waiting for them to pass. Since we've all more or less agreed to leave, that's what I'm going with unless someone says otherwise.
Are you just waiting for the carts to pass, or are you peeking out?
I'm waiting for them to pass.
You guys
Because
hear
if I
the
start to
cart-
open that door,
You guys
they won't
hear-
see it.
and you don't hear anything after that.
As soon as I don't hear a third one, I crack the door and I peek.
Coming back down the way that you came from, nothing down there that you see. On the back left, you see 2 carts that can hold 4, but you only see 2 on each.
And obviously they have tail lights and headlights and all that shit. Well, it also means that their visibility behind them, especially if that second card, is nil. So I'll just go ahead and slip out. Got the bag, got my stick, have everything I need.
Let's wait a few seconds before we follow it.
And then I'm going to, make haste with stealth.
Okay.
Alright.
I've got my stuff on my back. And
Everyone roll me stealth.
Alright. What is my stealth?
Oh, 17, finally.
Hallelujah!
Nice.
Plus. Wait, this one 20.
That's
Yeah.
Yes.
I got a 5 on stealth. Let's go.
so did I.
I got,
Oh, sweet, but then I rolled a 16, so it's a 21.
I got an 18 for stealth base.
Yeah.
And
I'm about to kill everybody.
I'm like a Tesla, real quiet.
I have a 30 total.
Okay.
I
Okay.
got
10 total.
I'm a fucking ghost. I can walk through motherfucking walls.
So you,
Sorry.
despite the fact that what you're wearing isn't prime for sneaking because you're actually wearing really nice dress shoes and they aren't exactly quiet,
Mm-hmm.
you go ahead and go down these halls as if you're floating on air. Who's going after?
I do.
Okay, so you go down, and if anyone's seen Emperor's New Groove, you sneak down like Crunks. You're like big dude just doing this
What the fuck?
Dude.
Why?
because you're you're playing big and dumb.
Got my gun in front of me.
There you go. So you just kind of he's at the ready, just sneaking really quietly.
So I'm kind of.
Who's next?
I'll go next.
Okay, what did you roll?
U.S. soldier before.
10. So you're just kind of like too nervous to stealth, and you're just kind of like you're trying to be quiet, but you're.
Are we wearing our headlamps right now?
No,
Okay.
I'm not. I'm doing this in the dark.
Yeah, but yeah. So you just hear your own footprints in the hall going like.
I shoot a mean look back at Nate.
Do I see this mean look?
You don't have your headlamps on, so no.
No.
I feel somebody looking at me in the darkness.
You feel
It
some
could be me.
anxiety.
It could be him. You're not sure.
It could be the army behind us. You don't know.
Guys, I hear giant footsteps.
So I sneak out behind Nate.
Okay, the girl with flip flops and with cleavage that could probably kill someone if she turns right, and carrying a big backpack
With a shotgun.
with a shotgun
And a spear.
and a spear is the quietest, and she's just like with flip flops, just like
Well, she probably took the flip flops off.
she hasn't stated.
We hear the gentle clap of flip flops.
You don't even hear that. Like she's apparently wearing flip flops for a minute. She's just like,
Very quietly.
All right.
stealthily
Hear shit.
She's the professional when
The
it comes
chief
to
flip
that.
flops.
you notice as you guys get down the hall, they have taken your flashlights at one point.
That's fine. This is pretty much a straight shot anyway.
Motherfuckers. We can't leave without our flashlights.
You guys got deep enough now that you guys have your headlamps on because it is still dark in here. Honestly, correction.
Well, one of
It is dark in here, but do you guys turn on your lamps or no?
We only really need the one. So, since I'm in the lead, I'm going to go ahead and turn it on, and
What do you turn on like just an individual one instead of doing 3?
the one in the middle.
No, remember, he made it so you just turn on one and they all turn on.
Or do you have like a handheld that just like one small one?
Actually, you know what? I'll just pull out one of the little cheap
One of the
ones.
cheap ones, yeah. Just keep it really close to whatever you're trying to look at.
Okay. Say you start walking down. You all roll me perception, please.
Yeah.
Not only that, but if I cover it with my hand, it disappears.
34.
Oh.
19. 33.
Who rolled a combination of 20 or lower?
I got 20.
I'm lower than 20.
I got 34.
Okay. You guys don't notice this. You two do.
Yeah.
Because since your footsteps are just loud enough that you can hear them, she hears them too. But you two, you guys hear another set of combat boots hitting the floor. At least 2 sets. You guys hear, and you hear, "Who's there? What is that?" And you guys see 2 red lights like coming down the aisles like this.
Like lasers?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Yeah, we got ourselves a whiskey hotel on the Alpha Bravo, if you know what I'm saying. We're just checking it
Are you
out.
actually saying that?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, a couple of
Don't
Charlies.
mind Private Jenkins.
What did you say?
I said that we had a whiskey hotel on the Alpha Bravo, if you know what I'm saying. We're gonna go check it out. That could mean anything. Yeah.
Wait, say it one more time?
We have a whiskey hotel on the Alpha Bravo.
So WAB. We got a WAB situation.
No, we got a.
So you yell that, and you see both lasers point at you, and you feel, and like thank God you were wearing the bulletproof vest. Like, it's like
They don't see me, though, do they?
no, because they aimed toward where the sound was, so they got the lasers. They shot the lasers towards him. They just didn't get a kill shot.
So
Alright.
Who's there?
when he goes down, I do this with the flashlight, so it looks like, you know, he dropped it. I do 2 things.
Roll me stealth for that.
I deliberately fall down.
36.
You rolled it enough that so when it does roll, it just hits against the wall and it covers you guys. So you guys aren't covered.
I mean, you guys heard the gunshots. I take a step back, and I pull out the heavy-duty fucking 5,000 Lucas flashlight, and I'm doing this number, and I'm getting ready to turn it on, and then I've got the bat.
Are you moving towards them?
No, because they're coming toward me.
They're still in a good distance though away, but okay.
And
Who's there?
Well, since I deliberately fell down, I'm just trying to play dead.
Yeah, because all I heard was you, no one else.
So bang bang. That's just.
And then, of course, the flashlight drop. You know, so they saw that they hit something.
You want to check it out? And it's like, well, just drop something. I don't know
Actually,
if it's still there.
I'm not going to use the bat for this.
Okay.
Quietly set down the bat. Pull out the switchblade.
I've still got my gun in my hand, so.
Okay.
And I'm up against the wall. I'm like, I'm not there.
So
Just pull
I
up the
guess-
shutter and just get the vehicle ready, damn it. Alright. So you see them go to the garage. Well, from what you can see from the lasers, they were coming towards you and they turned left, where it looked like it was down the second hallway.
The one that we went to when we saw the vehicles, where the military were keeping their vehicles.
Okay, so there was the one hallway here.
Mm-hmm.
You checked this one out. You found that they were using a military vehicle. The one across from it was a.
That was the white.
That was the van. You guys didn't check out these or the last two, but the last two weren't hallways. The last two weren't shutters. They were just other places you guys didn't investigate yet. And you see them go down the hall a little bit and make a right. So they were literally next door to where the military vehicle was.
And they're gone?
Well, you hear them opening the shutter down the hall, so they don't expect you right now.
Alright. Close the blade quietly, stick it in the pocket, grab the bat. I go up to him. You fucking dumbass, you almost got us all killed. And I grab the vest, because I know this is going to fucking hurt. And I yank him up into a sitting position. The next time someone with laser pointers points them at you and they ask a question, you do what?
Look, I made them think whatever they found.
Whack! I give him a quick whack with the bat. Not hard, just more like a...
I've had worse.
Well, just enough to be like, huh? Hey, well,
John, whatever they found is dead.
yeah, and you're lucky we're wearing that vest, or you really would be.
That ain't luck, it's all skill. It's all skill.
I want you to roll me dumb luck. Skill.
And I'm just gonna.
What is that, D20?
It's a D20.
That's a D20.
And when he says
13, that's a lucky number.
Yep, roll me. Like, I want you to write down dumb luck and write down 13 next to it.
Dumb luck is a skill?
Yes.
yes, it is. So when he says that, I just like, ugh. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys actually see enough because he's using the little light. You guys can see that, he's like, fucking over
So, for dumb luck, can I just write down dumb?
there. Dumb luck.
All right, and I'm gonna immediately start heading toward our known exit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have those Molotovs handy.
Okay, you guys get to the third set of doors, which was the, one with all the wires and with the damn smell. And you guys hear the two soldiers on the left from where you guys are. Get to a point and you hear like, all right, is everything loaded in there? Yeah, everything's fucking loaded. I told you it was.
I'm gonna peek.
Roll me perception. Is that what you see?
25.
You see a H1 Hummer, loaded up.
Old school Hummer.
Old school H1 Hummer. It is, you see about 3 guys, the 2 that you saw before, and looks might be their commanding officer. And like, you have everything? Yeah, I told you I fucking loaded everything. Now get your asses down here. Look, I think there's something up here. Did you shoot it? Because I heard gunshots. Yeah. Is it dead? It fell. That doesn't mean it's fucking dead, asshole. You sure? Come here for a minute. You hear... fucking go check it out, okay? If it's fucking dead and it's not a zombie, steal whatever they have on them.
I'm going to put the bat back up again.
So
I'm going to set it on set it on a crate.
So you actually notice, because there's no crate by you, but what you see is, you see them starting to turn back toward the door, but they have the guns down. Like he's a fucking dick. Well, let's just go check it out. There's no harm in it. So right now they have their guns down.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of peek back.
I do the thing with the bat. I draw the blade. And the first one that passes me, the one that's closest, I grab him, I reach around, I grab him by the chin, lift up his head, just... I mean, like, real quick.
Roll me, did I give you a power for the switchblade?
No, you didn't.
That is a power 8.
Wow.
It's a motherfucker's like this long, dude. Like, yeah.
It's a 10-inch long blade, it's fine.
It's an 8.
Yeah.
And, best of all, it's fucking quiet.
Just like my handgun.
Because they don't have it up and it's so dark, and he just says his friend, "What's
No, I want to do it in a way like when I pull him back, his friend won't notice I don't want to. I'm trying to do it in a way that his friend won't notice that I just fucking murked his dude.
Then if you're gonna be doing that, because right now they're kind of like looking at each other. So if you grab one,
Well, I'm gonna wait until they're not, because I know they're looking at. Okay, they're looking at each other. Then I'm gonna wait until they turn their heads away from each other,
So-
and then I.
So here's what happens then. So you are all against the wall.
I rolled
They-
a nat 20 on that.
They walked into the hallway and turned,